everyone, this is Jamaica with Jamaica Life. How are you doing today? Today is a happy day for me. Guess what? I was harvesting without you guys. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I forget. But you know what the thing is, when you plant early, you get your harvest earlier. Because I went out here super early and planted this stuff. Here in Central Texas in Zone 9A, we are supposed to or be allowed to plant our crops by February 28th. So you know what I did, because I started my stuff in January. I got my stuff out here as soon as possible. Remember the melons that I put out here? Well, I was out here picking okra, because you know I love okra, right? And guess what I found? I said, well, let me go and check, because I saw this big old yellow thing here a couple of days ago. And I said, well, I don't know if it's ready. Guess what? It's ready, and I'll show you how I know. Here it is, right? And a lot of people want to know how you know when one of these melons are ready. And this is a honeydew melon. If you can't tell, it's yellow. I hope. I'm pretty sure it's a honeydew melon. So we have all kind of melons out here. Isn't it beautiful? I have everything out here. I have cucumbers out here. Cushaw. Where's that cushaw? There's the cushaw there, but the cushaw is not ready. This one, however, is ready. You see this thing right here? This is the tentacle, I guess they call it. And once it turns brown, that means your melon is ready. So we're gonna cut this thing off and do a taste test. I also see some, what is this, honeydew squash? I think that's what that is. And a couple of melons, but I'm not gonna show you the melons because that's for watermelon wars. Although most of these are sugar babies, which are really small. I don't mind, as long as I get a crop. So we're gonna do our harvest of this melon, and then we're gonna look out here and see if I can find anything else. I've been harvesting the okra every day. So we're gonna see if there's anything left, because Miss Jamaica had a bucket full yesterday. A bucket full that I've already made okra fritters out of. I love this garden. So let's get to it. All right, let's get this bad boy off. Yay. Let's see here. Man. My first of the melon patch. Yay. This is so exciting. It's huge. I'll weigh it for you guys. And I'm gonna harvest these seeds. Let's see what else we have out here. I see some bugs got to some of my stuff. That's always discouraging. Always discouraging. I'm gonna take this off. See that? That's a butternut squash that they ate up. Roly-poly is running away. There he is. They are terrible. Terrible, terrible. I'll give this little piece to the chickens. He thinks he's gonna get away after he ate my stuff. No. Nobody rides for free. I have a melon over there. Let's see if this little melon is due, because I know this is a sugar baby. No, it's not ready. The tentacle is still yellow. I'm gonna show you what it looks like when it's not ready. Just step over. And it's starting to turn brown, but it's not there yet. It's a sugar baby, right? And see the little tentacle right here? It's starting to turn brown. I want to break it off, but it's not brown yet. And this is a sugar baby. Sugar babies are small. So I'm just gonna leave this one here. We're gonna move on and go find some okra or whatever else we can find out here. I see a couple of other things growing that have not turned yellow. Get it together. They have not turned yellow yet. Y'all can see me? I'm sorry, I dropped the camera sometimes. Yeah, so like this one is not ready. See that? That's not ready. But there was a cucumber I saw just a second ago. So I saw a cucumber in here. Cucumbers, you have to look for them. Here it is. Take it off. Don't wait too long on your cucumbers, because the little insects will start going and attacking them. Isn't that cute? That's a cucumber right there. Of course, this isn't. They just got to this one. Let's look around a little bit more in this patch before, I get robbed. So the search is on. Prince has found his voice. That's him. He ain't gonna be around too much longer making all that noise. Here goes another one. Little one. I don't see anything out here. It's a little damp out here. I watered. Cushaw. Other melons. Yeah, see the water piled up. Truth is, I fell asleep with the water on. Oh well. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Because I know that's going to cost me in the water bill. Let's see here. Nope, 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 nothing yet. Nothing yet. See that? Isn't that pretty? Maybe I need to put some fertilizer out here. They are turning yellow. See that? I water as early as possible so that they don't get burnt up. But, you don't always get what you want. So I know I need to water just in between this line and on the side right there. Those are pumpkins on that side. Look at that thing. Oh my God, that is a find. Let's walk around and see what we could find. Step across. I'm gonna need to put this basket down. It's throwing off my equilibrium. All right, look at those pretty flowers. Look at it. I love okra flowers. I love okra flowers. I need some more pollinators out here. Cucumber. Let me tell you something about cucumber. Cucumber will climb up on everything. It's very aggressive, very aggressive. So watch out for it. It'll climb trees, especially the ones, these, dragon eggs or dinosaur eggs, whatever they call them. They will climb up on your stuff and kill it. That's what they'll do. That's what I'm finding out. Next time I'm gonna put them, like I'm gonna treat them like I treat the what is it, loofah. Put them somewhere I don't want. I don't put anything else. Pull those off. These are jalapenos. They just come right on off when they're ready. You don't need any clippers or anything. Just pull them. Just pulled it up. No force at all. They'll come up. Some of my marigolds are dying back. I need to cut off, deadhead those. Let's look around. Look at all those pretty flowers. Look at that. I'm looking for the fruit while I'm doing this. So I did see another pepper that was ready. Let's see. I'll get some of these into the pail. Let's add this. My good pail has got all kind of other stuff in there because I'm gonna try to start beekeeping. Wish me luck, everybody. Wish me luck. They say the best time to start is spring, but I figure I need to learn as soon as possible. See how easy those coming off? There's another one right there. See that? Pull it off. It just breaks right off. Really, really easy. And if you don't break it off, it'll just fall to the ground. So keep on harvesting your stuff. You got to do it every day. Every day you got to look for it. I'm learning as I go. Every year I learn something different. I saw something move. That was a bug. It was too small to be something substantial. All right. Let's see here. Tomatoes I've been harvesting over and over again. I'm just giving up to the fact that I just need to grow cherry tomatoes. There's another one right there. And jalapenos. I love jalapenos because I like cowboy candy. Where's my hand? There it is. I like cowboy candy, and there's another pepper right there. Just came right on off, just like that. Ready to come off. Let's see. Rat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat. These are all sweet potatoes. I have more sweet potato slips that I need to get in the ground. I just haven't done it because it gets too hot out here and I get a little discouraged. And then in the evening, I come out here and re-water everything. Let me tell you another thing about okra. Ants, fire ants, any kind of ants like okra. I don't know why, but but they will climb up on it, and I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. They're not eating it, they're not damaging it, but be careful when you're harvesting because they'll attack you. Speaking from experience, they will bite you. They will fight you for your own okra. And it's like squatters. No, I'm supposed to be here. I have a lease. You leave. All right, let's go around. I have more basil that I need to put in the ground. I planted some more basil. I want to make a bunch of pesto this year. This is sorrel. I planted about 4 of those because they get real bushy. You're better off putting sorrel in the ground than leaving it in a container. Just saying. There's another honeydew melon down here. I wonder if this thing is doing all right. Let me look at it. Are you still on the vine? Or did something bite you off? You know, I don't use pesticides. And sometimes the animals, it's still attached. See that? So leave it alone. And my onions are doing okay. See that? I heard that onions were supposed to look at this. Look at this. Something is attacking it. I think it's the sweet potatoes dragging this thing down. No, I'm gonna leave it there. It's the cushaw. Well, I'll just have to let that thing stay there because that's probably protecting my cushaw. All right. Let's see here. Okra. Marigolds. Okra. You see that? Okra right there. Marigolds. This is a mixed bed, by the way. And from what I can tell, I'm having less trouble with bugs on this side than the organized side. Well, the organized side, I don't really take care of that. So I've been slowly but surely pulling this corn out because it's not doing anything. Look at it. I'm sick of it. It's just taking up space. This is my second year messing around with this corn. You can tell I'm irritated. Let's go ahead and pull this. In an urban garden, you only have so much room. You don't have room for vegetables to take up real estate and not produce. And let me show you one of these stalks. So here's one I just pulled up, right? This thing is not only not producing, and I'm gonna give it to the chickens. I'm not gonna just throw it out. It has a couple of seeds in it, but it didn't pollinate well. See that? So I don't know, and it's ripe. See that? It's orange. I'll give it to the chickens, but I'm gonna get it out of here because it get a little irritated when, you know, stuff like this is my product. So I'm gonna put it right here, lay it to rest, and get its friends out. Get its friends out. Let's see how we're gonna get in here. Uh-oh. I'm a lady. Ants. That might be why. That's 2. And 3. Ow. That's 4. 5. I might have one piece of corn. Let's see. Nope, something is attacking it. Ants. Shoot. Fire ants. Pull the whole kit and caboodle out without getting all bit up. Okay. A little upset because I got bit up. I have some sleeves, but I didn't put them on. Okay, I got a couple more I need to pull out. They did failure to thrive. Coop time. Coop time. Look at what they were doing. I think it draws the ants. That's the end of that. I don't eat corn that much anyway. I planted it for the chickens. It doesn't bother me ripping it out of the ground. Here's some okra. Here we go. An okra. So far this is what we have. This basket is not showing you the most of it. And I have zucchini growing right here that no bugs have discovered yet, I hope. Vine borer is getting ready to drop off, so I'm gonna replant my zucchini and my yellow and my green zucchini because they got them. They got them. So let me go around and get the rest of these out. I'm sorry, Marigold. All right, while I'm in here, let me get some tomatoes because they're in here. And this is wrapping around everything. Go over here. Sweet potatoes are evasive. All right, tomato time. It's peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly. Can I get a piece of peanut butter? Yes, you can. Peanut butter jelly time. Oh, I'm not going on, so I'm gonna take that. I wish I brought my basket in here. There's a lot of tomatoes in here. Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. Can I get some peanut butter? Yes, you can. Can I get some peanut butter? Put it right there. Can I get some peanut butter? Okra. Tomatoes. I dropped one. Shoot, where'd it go? All right. Now that I've gotten rid of the freeloaders, I need to find my way out. Without stepping all over everything. Ouch. Okra. Alright, I think I got all the corn out. All the freeloaders out. All right, fine, we got a whole heap of tomatoes. Uh-oh, I stepped on one. I'll give that to the chickens. I stepped on one, guys. Poor thing. Oh, boy. He wasn't ready. Okay, so anything that is disturbed like this, I'm just going to get to the chickens, including these corn husks. As soon as the ants dissipate, because I'm not going to get bit up anymore. Moving right along, give them a little treat. It's a good one, too. Wipe these shoes off, full of mud. Oh, I forgot I left that on, too. Doing too many things at one time. Got of water. Here we go. Look at them running off. She gone. She like, nobody getting none but me. Just me. Goodbye, guys. Good day. Don't follow me. Don't follow me. It's mine. It's mine. Yeah, they gonna snatch it from her. These are some thieving chickens. They won't let her have no peace until she give it to somebody else. Keep on going. Look at that mess of corn I got right there. I'm just gonna leave it in the sun. They will run away. They don't want to be there. They're gonna go back home to their queen. They feel like they too far from home, so I'm waiting for them to leave. All right, look at that big old hole. That's what it was taking up, and there's still a piece of corn in there. I left some. There's some sparse corn left, but it's all right. Okay, that'll get filled in by whatever. I was gonna pull that plastic up, but man, this what is it? Not butternut squash. This honeydew squash. It just takes over. So we'll see. Let's look in here and see if there's any. Look at that zucchini. Look at that zucchini right there. Man, look at that. Looky. Anything else in here that I haven't seen? Have you seen her? Baby, have you seen her? All right, nothing else. Just that one that I saw and some flowers. It's so pretty. That is a pretty plant. I don't know why people don't like zucchini. I like it. And as far as the butternut zucchini, well, yeah, it's aggressive, but if it puts out, it's all worth it. And let's see, because I don't see many pollinators out here. I don't see any bees, but I'm gonna fix that. Become my own, what do they call it? Beekeeper. My own pollinators are gonna be here soon. I'm just gonna keep doing it until I get it down pat. It might cost me a little bit, but I'm gonna get it. I don't give up. Once I start thinking about doing something, I do it. So, unless, I found out it's illegal. Oh gosh, they want beekeepers. That's the one thing they want you to do, because apparently we're having problems with bees. Probably they're disappearing. So they need beekeepers. It's not a glamorous job, and it's definitely not an easy job. You put that suit on. Look at this one right here. You put that suit on, and you are gonna be burning up. I'm gonna go across here. Just stepped on something. Tiptoe through the tulips. All right. Let's see how the okra's doing. Nothing but itchiness in there. And a couple of flowers, so I'll come back later. Marigolds are doing well. This is what you call deadheading. Pull these jokers off. You want it to keep flowering. Take them off. The plant's trying to reproduce. That is fine with me. Reproduce. Do what you want to do, but I want the one that's alive right now, that's producing flowers right now, to keep on doing it. Apparently, they say marigolds deter pests. That's why they're here. It's okay. I mean, I don't particularly care for this flower, but if it's doing that, I really like it. So let's see. I don't see anything else. Doesn't mean nothing's here. Let's go on. Look at this right here. Look at that. I shouldn't show you, but it's deformed. It's like a, I don't know, mixture between the squash and I guess it's cushaw. Look at that. Tentacle's still green. Look at it. That's a weird shape. I don't care as long as it give me fruit. Do not care. Okay, let's get on out of here and go to the other side. To the side, that's fending for itself. I should have done the same thing I did over here. Planted it densely. People be saying, spread it out, let it breathe. You be out there weeding every day. Them weeds will treacherous. See all this? It's all weeds. And it's vining weeds. I was gonna pull up the tarp, but as you can see, the squash has taken over the tarp, and that's fine with me. I'm just gonna leave it right there. I don't need that space. Not right now anyway. That's for my brassicas. By then, that squash will have produced what it's gonna produce. Let's go ahead and put this on the table once I make some room and see what we have so far. So, I consider this a small harvest, but some people consider it a large harvest, depending on your perspective. I mean, I'm comparing it to when I got all those turnips in that wheelbarrow. So that's my gauge. Move this out of the way. This doesn't need to be in the sun anyway. that is going into shock. I need to do something to help it. So let me clean off this dirty table. I had some microgreens. Of course, the chickens demolished it. That's what it was for anyway. This one is overripe. Throw it out there. Wash this table off and we're gonna put this stuff out. All right, it's gonna look clean, but that doesn't mean there won't be any dirt on it. Just saying. Woo. The old-fashioned way. Let's see what we got here, okay? Let's see what we got. So this is just from about half of the garden, the larger part. Well, no, it's not, because I still have vegetable that's growing all around the gazebo, and then that raggedy garden on the other side. So I take responsibility for that. So here we go. We got, I'm gonna wash these off while I'm at it. 2 for 1. Get this out of here. Got that. Get this big mama out of here. No. Sometimes you put, if you do things, think about it. I'm fussing at myself now because I'm afraid this melon is going to squash everything. Look at that. That's beautiful. And I'm going to have seeds. That is beautiful. This is going to go to the chickens. Let me cut it in half because I see, look at these roly-polies. They just taking a nap up in there. See that? Chicken's going to eat them in a minute. You're going to pay for that meal. Your mama already abandoned cat, but I got her. I squished her. Yep, they taking a nap up in there. They all comfy. They're like, she don't see me. See them? She don't see me. Where's mama? Mama! Mama, where you at? Let me put it in here. All right, girls got it. Oh, a tomato that's smushed. That thing did it. I'll let you look at it, but yeah, it was very ripe too. I'm upset with myself because I could have ate that. I always pick them when they start blushing. Otherwise, you risk, not ants, any kind of bug eat them. Here's my jalapenos. Look. And 1 little piece of okra because I've already harvested okra. I'll bring the okra out here. Well, I already harvested okra this morning, so this was just what was left. Wash this basket out. And I'm gonna give this to the girls. Loves. Hey, don't snatch. That's not, don't peck me either. Here. You don't want that? Snob. She walked away. Ain't that something? Gratitude. They done took the tomato and ran off with it. Forget y'all. Ungrateful hand. Yeah, you found a bug, didn't you? Uh-huh. I'll roll it over for you. Y'all always rolling stuff over. Oh, they gone. They don't even want nothing to do with me no more. Let me fix this. This is how I stop them from escaping. One day I'll get this fixed, but I can't get, nobody will come in here for this little job. They want the big work. They don't want to fix no little holes. I meant to put some chicken wire here, but I haven't done it yet. I just haven't done it yet. Old girl is already out. Tiny is already out. She's taking her stroll for the day. And I found out why she leaves. They pick on her. Of course they do. They're chickens, right? That's what chickens do. Chickens pick on the weakest link. They'll kill the weakest link if they don't know them. So peaceful out here. Look at that. I love it out here. All right, let's go out to the other side and see if we can find anything. It's probably some cucumbers. Excuse me. Oh, I already found something. Here's some more peppers. There's one there. And there's one there. Hedge your bets. Put some in the ground and put some into pots. This is also called container planting. Container planting is a part of raised beds, except way cheaper. Because this is in a little, I don't know, 5-gallon pot. Doesn't cost much to fill up a 5-gallon pot. It costs a lot to fill up a raised bed, in my opinion. More than I want to spend. So let's go out here. What did I run into? This. Move it out of my way before I trip. All right. I got to go back here and get some more of this taro, also known as callaloo. Oh, God, my pepper plant. Look at that. That is from not watering it. And it has peppers on it. Let me go ahead and get some water before I go out there. I do not like it to see it like that. I've had this thing for 2-3 years. You don't let it go out like a punk. Look at this. That's another container plant pepper. Peppers are perennials. Unless, of course, you let them dry out like this. And I see a lot of y'all pruning your peppers. Why? Why? I ain't gonna show you right now because I'm ashamed of this one, but this thing is full of peppers. Look. Pepper here, peppers everywhere. Don't prune them. Why? You don't want them to be tall and strong? I don't know who told y'all to do that. I don't know. Probably the same people who told you to pull them up every year. It's not worth it. Just start over. Start over. It's a perennial plant. If you have the capability of putting it somewhere warm over the winter, you'll have it for 10, 12 years. Then you don't have to wait for a seedling, because pepper plants take about, 2 weeks to pop up, and then they grow. They don't grow like tomatoes. They grow really slow, and they fruit even slower. Here in Texas, we don't have time for that. You know why? It gets super hot. So this pepper plant is going to end up over in the shade with the rest of the pepper plants. Oh, I found some more stuff. Look at that. Running my mouth and getting mad about some of the stuff that don't listen to people. You may know more than them. You grow your garden. Okay, I'm not saying, if someone tells you something, you check it 5 times before you go with it. And make sure that your growing situation is the same as theirs, because I can grow stuff in New York that I can't grow down here in Texas. It's 90 to 100 something degrees down here. We have to get our crops in early. That's why I don't get rid of pepper plants. Here's another set that's been around for years. They're in the shade. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take that other one and put it in the shade, because look at these. Do they look like they're stressed? No. That other one is, though. And it's been around for too long for me to just let it go out like that. So I'm gonna pick her up and put her with her friends out of the sun. This Texas sun is treacherous. Treacherous. Has no mercy. None. Uh-oh, she got stuck on a... Oh, Lord. Just a minute, she got stuck on a rose bush. I'm gonna stick her gently. Brushing. That's what I use for brush. Okay, here she is. She'll get some sun, just won't get as much. And the sun she gets, and the sun she gets is going to be filtered because she's under a canopy of trees. So the sun will come in, and the sun is from east to west. She'll get some west facing sun when the sun is getting ready to go down. That's it. And that's all she needs. The rest of them are producing and they're not stressed out. Direct heat, when you have 90 plus degrees, I think it's gonna be 92, 95 today, will stress out your peppers. You can see the difference. I'll show it to you again. The ones that are in the shade, no stress. The one that was out there, right there, that was getting, I don't know, 11 o'clock sun, stressed. And that's the biggest one. So I'm just gonna make sure, I'm gonna take a survey of what's going on out here and make sure that I don't have anything else stressed. But I'm gonna show you the difference between growing some stuff. And they say peppers like direct sun, and it does. It's the heat. The heat index is what is frying the plant. And when it's in those black pots, it doesn't help because it dries out the roots. So I've talked enough. Let me show you the difference. So this is a difference. These are the ones that were under the shade, right? And you can see there are peppers on it. These are all overwintered peppers. Peppers, I said it again, are perennial plants, right? Don't kill them. Put them, dig them up, put them in a pot. You don't have to chop them down. Just dig them up, put them in a pot. They're gonna get stressed out, but they'll come back. She's coming back right now. And look at all these peppers. And of course, don't clip them down. This one is no good. Something attached, attack that one. Of course, don't cut them down. Let them live. Let them live their best life. All right, let's go on, see if we can find anything else out here. So these are the things that we just planted. That's good. And let me see if I have any more cucumbers in here. I'll throw this in there. All right, let's see what we have in here. These cucumbers, this is how I knew cucumbers climbed, because these bad boys was going up here. I'm taking off these dead leaves. All right, there's flowers here, which means it's still growing. There's a tomato plant here. They're all growing together. No set of rules. When you have bugs like I do out here, snails that I apparently eradicated because they ain't doing too well now. I see maybe one or two, thank God, that are still alive. You just have to check, because the fruit, look at that in there. The fruit will hide from you. There's one right there that's not a cucumber, but this is a cucumber. See that? You gotta look for it. And a lot of people I see are afraid of Jake the snake. I don't know what to tell you. As a gardener, you gotta just get used to it and just pray that God protects you. We have snakes out here. We have snakes out here. I've seen them. I've seen them as early as spring. So let's go out here. I watered out here last night. This little thing ain't doing too well, but I'm gonna get what I can from it. So I have determinate and indeterminate. Indeterminate will continue to flower. That does not mean the flowers are gonna stay on. It just means it'll continue to flower all the way until it freezes back. Let me get these off. There we are. These are little teaspoon tomatoes. And I see some more over here. Man, these things are tedious to get, I tell you that. Get this one out. All right. We are. Okay, I did see some eggplant. There's some more tomatoes right there. I did see some eggplant, but I don't think they're ready. And my Brussels sprouts are Brussels sprouting, but the bugs are fighting them. So look at that eggplant right there. That don't look too good, but it's here. Anyway, I think this is butternut squash. See that one right there? Right there, this place is full of ants. Let me go in there, risk my life to show you. And I got some cushaw growing in here. But they're not ready, so I'm not gonna go in there and mess with it. Tomato plants, these are blueberry tomatoes. They're starting to flower. We just put those in about 30 days ago. There's another cushaw right there. Focus, there we go. My focus lost its focus. I tell you what, this garden has gone to poop. you know, kaput, but it's still producing, so I am not complaining. Tomato plants, excuse me, not tomato. Why did I got tomato on my mind? The cucumber plants are cucumbering, so I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna look and see. I gotta come out here with the weed eater today and take care of this, because this is not good. With some boots. These boots were made for walking. You know what? I'm gonna put my boots on. Just a minute. A little bit at a time, I tell you. Little by little. There ain't no shame in my game. It all adds up. Let me get my boots on. And she's back. So far, so good, right? Let's go and see what cucumbers we can get. Cucumbers it is. Yay. Yay, team. My tree is coming back. I gotta train it because it's in my way, but gotta train it. Let's see. All right, here. All righty, dear. Let's see what's in the cucumber patch. Cucumber slash sweet potato patch that is weed infested. But you know what? I don't care as long as it produces. As long as it produces. Let's go. Oh, there we are. Our first one. All kind of bugs trying to get through the hard exteriors of this thing. Y'all see me? I hope so. That's one. I can't see, so I don't know. Yeah, move these vines away to see if there's anything on them. Sure enough. Number 2. Yay! Three. Woo! Four. Woo! How am I gonna get over this? All right. I don't know if I found all of them, but I'm out of here. It's hot. Nope. Staggering. Let's add this to the pile, huh? Every day is not going to be the same. Some days you're going to get a little bit. Some days you're going to get a lot. Sometimes you ain't going to get anything at all. Just keep checking. Keep checking, because they'll sneak up on you and they'll get humongous, like some of these cucumbers in here. But don't worry, I got something I'm gonna do with it. Y'all already saw that video of me making cucumber boats out of them, right? What I do is I strip the skin and I make a chicken salad, tuna salad, pulled pork, beef brisket, chopped beef sandwich, whatever. And I use them. I try to at least. And if I don't use them, guess who gets them? The chicken. And if they're too... Wait a minute. Let me fix this. I just doused him with some water because I'm sick of him. Okay. And if they're too ripe, I just give them to the chickens and harvest the seeds. Harvest the seeds and give them to the chickens. Because this one is this is full of seeds. See how big this is and how yellow it is? Some of it is green, but I mean, it's probably past the part where, it's going to be good unless I just scrape it. Unless I just scrape it and dig the seeds out and they make a boat out of it. There's only so much we can eat. So if I can't eat it, I'm going to harvest the seeds and give the rest to the chickens. I'll tell you what, that rooster can keep on. Those roosters can keep getting on my nerves. They're going to disappear like the other ones in the middle of the night. It's going to disappear. So this one right here is probably past this due date. But, I just told you what I'll do with that. These are some huge cucumbers. Now I'm going to use them for something. I don't throw my food away. Either it's going to be chicken feed and seed, or it's going to be used by us. Sometimes Bardark is trying to tell me something. One of the chicks got out following that bad Tiny. She's a bad influence. I'm going to get rid of her. There's the chick. Right there. One of my new ones. I got to get her back in. She's stressed, apparently. There ain't no light. Chicken on her. Girl, no. Now she's up in the brush. Great. Go on. Baby chick captured. Is she cute? And I know it's a she because I purchased pullets. She's super hot. She's running around. See her? So when a chicken is stressed out, their mouth opens and they open their wings to vent, to get more air underneath there. Quiet, boy. Stop crying. So anyway, I'm gonna put her back in. I'm gonna put her back in with her friends. Let's go. Tiny could stay out here. I should let the dogs out. That'll teach her a lesson. I've been being nice about it. I'll let the dog run her back in. Philomena will not kill her. She just corner her and scare her to death. She won't come back out. Hopefully, if she's smart. Because if Cyrus is out and she comes out, well, I won't have a Tiny anymore. Let me go ahead and fix this fence right now. Somehow. Find something to cover it up. Let's release the baby. You didn't know no better, did you? Did you? You didn't know no better. Wyandotte, you didn't know no better. Say hi. Say hi. I'm a pretty baby, and I don't want to die out here from thirst. It's 90-some degrees. Don't come out here no more. Follow that fool. Go with your friends. every chicken is different. There. You notice how he got quiet once I put the chick back in? Isn't that interesting? So, let's have our chat. Today we talked about going and harvesting things. I got to get these boots off because they hot. Today we talked about harvesting things and getting things in while you can. As you can see from the cucumbers, do not wait, or you got to look for it as soon as possible. Whenever you have time available, go ahead and do it. I'm not saying going out there with a flashlight and look for your vegetables, because that's dangerous, especially if you have snakes. But if you have daylight early in the morning, you have the energy to do it, go ahead and check to make sure that your vegetables are, if they're ready or not. The cucumbers, they hide. You got to look for them jokers. Actually, all of them hide. The okra, the flowers, and the leaves, the okra will be under the leaf. So you got to look, kind of tilt your head and look under to see the cones sticking up, because you won't see them. And if you don't look, because it's green and the stalks are green and the leaves are green, they'll blend right in. So you got to get real close, especially me. That's how I feel. You got to get real close and see that okra forming. Okra, do not wait. If you see an okra that looks like it's ready, go ahead and pick it, because the next day it'll turn woody on you. And woody means the outside of the okra becomes fibrous like a stick, and you won't be able to eat it. You won't be able to cut it. You can't eat it. I don't know any way you can eat that okra. If it goes into that stage of the okra phase, one day is the difference. You can't cut it. It's already happened to me this year, and I just have to throw them out. Or you take them and sit them out in the sun and hope that you can harvest the seeds from it. Most of the time, if they're woody and you harvest them and you can't eat them, sitting them out of the sun, what'll happen is mold will form on the inside of the okra and the seed won't be any good. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you can lay them out and open them up and they'll dry right up and you'll have good seed. Other times you open it up and it'll be a moldy mess, and just toss them. Cucumbers, if they're overripe, go ahead and make a cucumber boat. You just scrape the outside of the skin, gut all of the seeds out. Harvest your seeds if you can, if the seeds are any good. Sometimes they dry up and they're nothing. Sometimes they're vibrant seeds. If you have the pulp eye and you don't want to use a seed, give it to your chickens if you have chickens, or put it in your compost or throw it back out in the yard. Just don't throw it in the trash. It's like I do sometimes because I'm too lazy to come out here. The melons, God, I'm dirty. Look for the tendril, that brown thing that I showed you. If it's not ripe, it'll be green. If it's ready, it'll be brown. We're gonna cut that open in the middle in a second, because that's my first one. I'm so excited. Jalapenos, if they're ready, you put your hand on them and you don't have to tug and rip the plant out of the ground to get it out. They'll just pop right off. Jalapenos. Tomatoes, you just twist them off. I pick them when they're blushing. If you wait until they turn red, you're taking the chance of an animal or usually an insect eating them, because the insect can smell them. So they'll start eating them. I've already talked about everything else. The main thing is to go out there and check your stuff daily. Now, some people say, oh, that's just I don't think that's a small harvest, by the way. That's not small. I've had days when they were, sometimes small, but you know what? That was enough for me to cook dinner and have enough to feed or make a side dish or sometimes a main dish out of it. So it's all in perspective. It's the beginning of the season. Remember, I'm in Texas, so it's going to get hot out here and this stuff's going to start drying up. That corn, that is my second time having corn fail on me because of fire ants last time. How many times have I planted corn? More than twice. And it hasn't done well for me each time. I mean, I thought I had a chance this time. When I bought the seeds from the Dollar Tree, you don't get many seeds in there. It wasn't enough for me to make a big pile a big square of corn. I might try it again next year over there, maybe. But the ants can smell the sugar and they go straight up there. They're like bees. They're like, what's that smell? And the queen's like, go get it, go get it. And they climb right up there, and they yam it down. By the time you get it, you open it up, it's full of ants, and then they attack you because it's fire ants out here. They're not regular ants. I have my callaloo over there, or otherwise known as taro. There's two types of callaloo. There's a callaloo that is named callaloo, which is an amaranth, right? It's in the amaranth family. And then other islands call callaloo the taro leaf. But I already should have talked about the taro leaf. You gotta cook that bad boy. Take that stem out completely and just cook the leaf. And you have to cook it for at least 30 minutes, over 30 minutes. I cook it for about an hour because I do not, it will close your throat down. So you gotta be careful of that. Taro, you can also eat the root. The root is better for you, especially if you're a diabetic. It doesn't have as much starch in it, although it tastes way better. And taro, you could start off with one and it'll start sending off pups, and it'll have more, and you'll have more and more taro. I start them off in a container normally, and then I put them in the ground. I have some in a container right now, and eventually it just sends off so much pups that the taro is busting out of the pot. And you go in there and you separate them out and you put them in the ground, or you put them in another pot. So I'm off to the races again. Let's go ahead and cut our honeydew melon open and do a taste test. That'll be the end of the video. This is the most exciting part for me. So let's get to it. Okay, so let's see what we have today. I'm gonna put this right here. As a matter of fact, I'll move that out. Last thing we're gonna do is gonna cut the honeydew melon. So I have cucumbers that I have a lot of cucumbers, so I'm gonna put them over here. I have a lot. See? Put this to the side. Put the cucumbers right here where y'all can see, okay? I'm just gonna stack them up. Move these out of the way. Let's put these back into this thing. Put the stuff that's not, that'll smush all together. The cucumbers are brutal, apparently. Put those right there. Cucumber is a good harvest, I tell you that. It will show up. It'll show up in abundance, and then it'll just stop. I'm just gonna warn you, it's gonna stop. It's not forever, so get it while you can. That's why I'm harvesting this stuff, because I know that once it gets super hot, they usually die off in my area. They don't last forever. So we got this basket. This is what we got from today, right? I have habanero peppers, tomatoes, jalapenos, and okra. I don't have a lot of okra in here because I cooked a whole bunch of okra fritters yesterday. So okra, I pretty much scalped yesterday. They'll be back though. Y'all saw all the flowers, right? So here's the okra. Take the jalapenos out so y'all can see how many jalapenos I got. Jalapenos, I got tired of buying jalapenos, and I like cowboy candy, so that's why I planted them. And tomatoes. These are all the small tomatoes. That's what I grow out here. Oh, that's what I grow out here. So, If that's what you can grow, that's what you can grow. You got to know your limitations, right? I did get some bigger tomatoes earlier this spring, but they stopped. It's hot now. It's over 90 degrees. So I'm going to put all that back in there. Let's go on to the other things. All right, put these back in this basket. Isn't that considered a bushel? This thing is heavy. Let's go on and cut our honeydew. Woohoo! Okay. Let's go ahead and cut this. Yay, I'm just making sure the camera's on. Let me open this thing up so y'all can see. Bam. Look at that. Look at that beautiful, 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 beautiful seed pod. Get a plate. Here we are. And get all this stuff out. Y'all can use a spoon, but I just wash my hands, okay? So don't talk about me too bad. I know you're gonna talk about me anyway. Hopefully it's good. All right. Yay, yeah. Dancing, dancing, dancing. She's a dance machine. Oh, baby. Automatic, systematic. I don't know the rest of the words. Ooh, okay. Lord, please let this be good. This is my first one. My first one of the season, so. My first melon of the season, honeydew. My favorite, actually. I think I got these seeds from Baker Creek. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Baker Creek I got these seeds from. All right, I'll put this one to the side. We're going to go ahead and get this show on the road. Taste test. And these seeds, they look plump and they look good. They look like they will germinate. So that is one of that right there. That would have cost me $30 of seeds. That's $30 worth of seeds right there. All right. Let's go ahead and cut a piece off. Put that to the side. All right, Jamaica. Let's do this the proper way, huh? Get a fork. All right, let's see what my face look like. You know, I'm gonna roll my eyes around for a couple of times. Let me lift my hat so y'all can see. Oh, no, that is terrible looking. Not as sweet as I hoped, but it's good. It probably could have stayed on the vine another day. But this is a win. Look at that juicy old melon. I'm not gonna lie to you, I have tasted better, sweeter, but I did this. This is my first one. Next time I'll wait like a day or two more to go ahead and do it. The seeds were ready, but man. This is good. Super good. It's Jamaica with Jamaica Life. Go ahead and harvest your stuff, even if it's your seeds. This is a harvest too. Do not throw them away. Some people just swipe it off into the garbage. You're throwing away money. Harvest your seeds so you don't have to buy them again. They'll grow. They'll grow. This is Jamaica with Jamaica Life. I thank you guys for being with me. This is the harvesting of the cantaloupe and all the rest of the things. I got greens, beans. No, I don't. Not today. I have cut cantaloupe, cucumbers of all different types, even the little cute ones. I think this is a dragon's egg, I'm not sure, or a lemon cucumber. They all taste like cucumbers. Just go ahead and grow the regular ones unless you're making pickles. I got jalapenos, tomatoes, habaneros, and some okra. I thank you guys for being with me. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye! Well, let's see how the pepper did. Remember where he moved it? From the sun, from the sweltering Texas sun. Here it is, all the peppers, including the one that was wilted. Look at all those peppers. Do not prune your stuff. Don't do it. Don't do it. Get it in the shade though.